What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the MaddenBallerz YouTube channel and our Georgia State Dynasty. Week 12 is here, and maybe the biggest game of the season for the Georgia State Panthers this week in the Georgia Dome against Arkansas State as we look at the standings in the Sun Division. Georgia State number 1, Arkansas State number 2. 1 win separating these two teams in division play. They both come off with 1 conference loss so far this season. And looking at the roster for this Arkansas State team, they have a pretty good roster here, but one person in particular you see there, Pete Griffin, left guard for this Arkansas State team. Is he any relation to Patrick Griffin, the cornerback on Georgia State? I don't know. We believe so. We will find out what happens here in Week 12.
The Panthers
Carter will kick off for Georgia State to get Week 12 underway, and here we go. Back in his own end zone is number 27 to return this kickoff. He's out past the 10, past the 20, and he's taken down at the 24-yard line. And that's where the Red Wolves of Arkansas State will take over. Stiegel back to pass. He's going to hit Jonah Hill here for a 17-yard gain on second down, and a first down pass and catch there. Sets up this next play, fakes the handoff. Stiegel to Jonah Hill once again. This one's good for 20, and just like that, Arkansas State is into Georgia State territory at the 36. Back to pass, Stiegel hits Jonah Hill once again. That's number 3 on this drive that they've connected on. 3 for 45 yards here early in the first quarter. Second down and 2. Handoff to Rawls. Up the middle he goes, stiff arming his way to a first down on a 6-yard gain. Next play, Stiegel under center here. He'll drop back, handoff on the delay to Daniels, and Daniels stiff-arming players to the ground as he goes for 14 yards up the middle and a Arkansas State first down. Second down and goal. Stiegel will take this one himself. Up the middle, cut it inside, and he's taken down inches short of the goal line. Third and goal now for Arkansas State. Stiegel will hand off to Daniels up the middle, and he will get just enough to get that ball over the goal line to break the plane and score the first touchdown of the day. Arkansas State on top 7-0 here halfway through the first quarter. Reynolds and the Panthers out on offense trying to answer that touchdown. This one to Marcus Jackson for 12 yards and a first down. Next play, Reynolds will hand off to George on the delay. Up the middle he goes. He's gonna gain 8 yards on that rush, setting up second and short. Reynolds under center. He will fake the handoff, scramble out to the left here, fire on the run, and it's caught by Sebastian Willer. He has a broken tackle. He's down inside the 40, taken down at the 35-yard line of Arkansas State. Second and 4 now on this drive for the Panthers. Handoff to George, and he is stopped behind the line for a 1-yard loss on the play, setting up this third down and 6 out of the shotgun. Reynolds back to pass, pump fakes, fires deep, caught by David Bailey, and he has a 16-yard gain down to the 13-yard line. First down for Georgia State. Later on in the drive, it's second and 6. This pass is to the end zone, intended for Mark Moore, but broken up by Ronnie Miller, almost intercepted. Third down and 6 now for the Panthers. Reynolds back to pass, over the middle to Mark Moore, this time down to the 2.5-yard line on that play. 8-yard gain and a first down. First and goal. Reynolds will hand off to George, tries to go up the middle there and cannot get into the end zone. Only a 1-yard gain on the play as our offensive line got pushed back there. Second down and goal. Reynolds will hand off to George up the middle, and our offensive line gets the push forward, opens up the hole for George, and he's into the end zone for the touchdown, tying this game at 7 apiece. Arkansas State takes over here with under a minute to go in the first quarter. Handoff to Daniels up the middle. He will go for 18 yards in a Red Wolves first down. Next play, first and 10. Stiegel fakes the handoff there, scrambling, firing off his back foot here, but it's caught by Jonah Hill, and there's a flag at the end of that play. We will look to the ref here to see what it is, and it is a face mask penalty on Georgia State. 15 yards sets Arkansas State at our 36-yard line. A quick pass here is deflected by Patrick Griffin. That would set up 3rd and 10 here for Arkansas State. Stiegel out of the under center there, back to pass. He's going to fire this one deep and wide open downfield is Rawls. That was a missed coverage on the play. They sent 4 deep and we only had 3 defenders to cover, and that one puts Arkansas State up 14-7 at the end of 1 quarter.
The Red Wolves with a touchdown lead.
Georgia State starts the 2nd quarter on offense down by a touchdown. 2nd down and 15. Reynolds back to pass, firing over the middle to David Bailey on the slant route. That one is good for 12 yards, setting up a 3rd and short. Reynolds in the backfield all by himself in the shotgun. Back to pass, firing deep, caught by Michael Sanders, our return guy from last year. Doesn't play much as a receiver. Handoff on 1st and 10. Oh, it's a fake, and Reynolds drops back, scrambling outside, and that one is incomplete, broken up. 3rd and 5 now for Georgia State. Reynolds back to pass. He fires this one in, a spectacular catch by Mark Moore, turning around to the ball. A 14-yard gain gives the Panthers a 1st down into Arkansas State territory. Reynolds scrambling out of the pocket here, running, firing as he goes out of bounds there, and caught by Mark Culver, the running back, for 20 yards. 2nd down and 10 now for the Panthers. Handoff to Lamont George. He will go up the middle, almost untouched, till he's tackled for 9 yards. 3rd down and 1 now for Georgia State. Handoff to George, up the middle to the 5. Good for 2 yards and a 1st down on the play. 1st and goal. Reynolds under center here. He's going to drop back, fake the handoff here, scramble out to the right, and his pass will be deflected at the line of scrimmage. Incomplete. 2nd down and goal. George in motion here. Reynolds out of the shotgun. Looking to pass, fires to the end zone, and it's caught by Lamont George, but they say he's down at the 1. It looked like he got in to me, but on 3rd and goal, Reynolds would hand off to George, and he would just make his way into the end zone for the touchdown. Looked like a late hit there, though, on him. And that would tie this game up at 14 apiece here, halfway through the 2nd quarter. Arkansas State takes over. Stiegel hands off to Daniels on 2nd and 2, and he breaks a tackle. He's past the 50, down to the 44-yard line of the Panthers. 1st and 10, Red Wolves. Stiegel hands off to Daniels again, and this time he is not getting away. Stopped for a 2-yard loss on the play. 3rd and 10 now on this drive for Arkansas State. Stiegel back to pass out of the shotgun here, firing deep, and this one is overthrown. It got a little too much air underneath that one, and that's going to force Arkansas State to punt. Georgia State taking over with just under 3 minutes to go. Handoff to George, and he's met at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that play. 2nd down and 10 now for the Panthers. Reynolds will hand off to George, and this time he has running room ahead. 1st down and more. Taken down at the 34-yard line. A 14-yard gain on the play. 1st down and 10. Reynolds looking to pass. He's going to scramble out here to the right. He's going to set. He's going to fire across his body, and it's caught by Mark Moore past midfield. And that is a big play into Arkansas State territory. 2nd down and 4 now. Reynolds back to pass, firing right before he gets hit, and this one's caught by David Bailey, 23 yards inside the 15-yard line. 1st and 10, Georgia State. Reynolds looking to pass, firing to the end zone, but this one is broken up, almost intercepted there, intended for Marcus Jackson. 3rd and 13 now for Georgia State. Reynolds firing to the end zone here, throwing it up for Willer, and this one is incomplete, broken up on the play. Setting up 4th down, and Georgia State would add a field goal before half, making it 17-14. Georgia State will receive the 2nd half opening kickoff back in his own end zone as Mark Moore. He receives the kick and is going to take this one out past the 10. Cuts it outside past the 20, past the 30. He's got some blocks past midfield inside the 40 here. Can they catch him inside the 20? 10. They will not. And Mark Moore, 102 yards on the kickoff return to open the 2nd half to put Georgia State up 24-14. Now as you look at the halftime stats, Georgia State's offense continues to roll here. 175 passing yards, 51 rushing yards, over 200 yards of offense, and that time possession in their favor as Georgia State kicks off after that big kickoff return for a touchdown. Can Arkansas State match that one out past the 20 here, taken down at the 21, and they will not get a kickoff return for a touchdown to match Georgia State. So on 2nd and 5, Stiegel back to pass, takes off, and he will get sacked for a 1-yard loss in the play. 3rd down and 7 now for Arkansas State. Pass over the middle goes to the receiver. Good for the 1st down, and John Darce there. 15-yard catch and a 1st down. Next play, Stiegel will fake the handoff here, looking to pass. He's going to throw this one deep, and Patrick Griffin's going to knock this one to the ground at the last second. Sets up a 3rd down and 8 for Arkansas State. Stiegel going to take off. He's gone up the middle, and he gains enough for the 1st down, 11 yards on the undesigned QB run there. 1st and 10 now. Stiegel back to pass. He's got all day here. His coverage is good, so he takes off again, and he's going to get enough for the 1st down here. 12 yards on that play, and Georgia State has no answer for the read option or any kind of running back play there or quarterback run there, as that pass goes deep down to the 1-yard line. 1st and goal now for Arkansas State. The pitch to Kendrick Daniels, and he is going to go backwards. Loss of 3 yards on the play. 2nd down and goal now for Arkansas State. Stiegel will hand off to Daniels, and this time Daniels will get into the end zone for the touchdown, keeping this game close, 24-21 in favor of Georgia State now, as they have taken over here. Reynolds on the read option, takes off, breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle, cuts it outside. 1st down and more, past the 50, inside the 40. Can they catch him? They will get him down at the 18-yard line. A 62-yard run on the read option for David Reynolds. On 2nd and 11, Reynolds will fire downfield to David Bailey for 15 yards inside the 5. 1st and goal for Georgia State now. Reynolds back to pass here. He's looking. He's going to scramble out to the right, and he's going to take off as the coverage is good, and he will walk into the end zone for the touchdown. And Georgia State takes a bigger lead here, 31-21 here in the 3rd quarter, as Arkansas State takes over. Stiegel will hand off to Daniels. Up the middle he will go, stiff-arming his way to a 1st down on a 10-yard gain. Actually, he would be inches short. 2nd down and inches. Stiegel here on the read option, the triple option here, decides to pass it out to Fuellen here. He's past the 50, stiff-arming his way down to the 38-yard line. 3rd and 10 now for Arkansas State. Stiegel back to pass, firing, caught by Turner. Turner has a 1st down and more, taking his way inside the 20, taken down at the 19. 3rd and 3 now. Stiegel will hand off to Kendrick Daniels up the middle, getting the 1st down on a 5-yard gain. And at the end of the 3rd quarter, Georgia State's on top, 31-21. Arkansas State starts the 4th quarter, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. Handoff goes up to Fuellen. Up the middle he goes for 7 yards and a touchdown to make it a 3-point game, 31-28 in favor of Georgia State, as they take over for the 1st time on offense here in the 4th quarter. Handoff to George on the 2nd and 4, and he will go right side for 8 yards and a Georgia State 1st down. Next play, Reynolds will go back to pass. Pump fakes, fires deep for Marcus Jackson, and it's incomplete, a little offline there. 2nd down and 10 now. Reynolds back to pass once again. Over the middle he goes, this time to Mark Moore, and this time it's complete for 15 yards and a Panthers 1st down. In Arkansas State territory now, this pass over to the middle to Mark Moore once again on 2nd and 10, goes for another 15-yard gain and another Georgia State 1st down. Reynolds passing on 1st and 10, going deep to Mark Moore, and it's caught, and he breaks a tackle, and he's into the end zone for the touchdown, putting Georgia State up by 10, 38-28 now in this game in the 4th quarter, as Arkansas State takes over. 2nd down and 10, Stiegel back to pass, trying to take off though, and he is sacked on the play by Tanner Strickland. 3rd and 16 now for the Red Wolves. And Stiegel going to pass deep here, and it's going to be broken up by Jerome Schroeder. And Arkansas State has to punt. Georgia State takes over here. 1st down and 10. Reynolds back to pass, firing deep, going for Marcus Jackson. And incomplete, and that was actually intended for Sebastian Willard. 3rd and 4 now for Georgia State. This pass going to Marcus Jackson for the 1st down inside the 40 of the Red Wolves. A 9-yard gain. 1st down and 10. Reynolds will fake the handoff here. He's going to scramble out to the right, try to flip it to Lamont George, but George cannot hang on. And instead, it's 3rd and 5 now for Georgia State. The handoff on the delay goes to George up the middle. Georgia State playing it safe. And on 4th and 5, they're going to kick a field goal attempt here. The kick by Smith is up, and it is online, but no good, short. And Arkansas State takes over, down by 10. Stiegel back to pass, taking off as the coverage was good, and he has passed the 40, past the 50, first down and more, taken out at the 45 of Georgia State. Later on in the drive, it's 2nd and 7 from inside the 30. Stiegel going deep to the end zone, and this pass is broken up in the end zone, incomplete. But hold on, Stiegel is down and injured, holding his arm. The backup would come in. Burst there, handoff to Rawls up the middle. He will go on 3rd and 7, gaining 5 yards. And down by 10, you would think they would go for the field goal, but instead they are going for the first down here as the pitch goes to Rawls, and he has the first down and more inside the 10. Touchdown Arkansas State to pull within 3, and Georgia State has to be worried now, only up by 3 as they take over here. An onside kick was not good by Arkansas State there, so Georgia State takes over, trying to run out this clock. First play goes for 3 yards, 3rd and 7 now for Georgia State. Reynolds back to pass. He cannot find anybody open, and he will be sacked on the play. A loss is 7. That will force Arkansas State to take their last timeout, and with 50 seconds left, they will take over, trying to get a win here or tie this game up. And the first pass goes for 22 yards and a first down. 2nd down and 7 now for Arkansas State. Burst back to pass. He's going to hit Daniels, and that one will go for 7. 3rd down and 3 as they hurry up to the line here with 30 seconds to go. They will take off, and the quarterback will run it up the middle before we can even get back to the line, so that flag is an offsides. They would not take that flag. 2nd down and 10. The pass to Turner. Caleb Turner has 10 yards and a first down. 2nd and 10 here with 15 seconds to go. The pass here goes to Daniels, and Daniels is down the sideline, down to the 25, and he did not get out of bounds. Arkansas State has no timeouts as they try to hurry up to the line with 3 seconds left. Will they get this final play off? They will not, and that is how this one ends. Georgia State escapes with the win today. Mark Moore, your player of the game, 7 catches, 118 yards, and 2 total touchdowns. That long 102-yard kickoff return to open the second half was big, and Georgia State gets the victory today. The final score 38-35 over Arkansas State. Taking a look at some other scores from around the country this week, Old Dominion beats up on Western Kentucky 42-10. Looking at the stats from today's game, our game here, Georgia State, not an overall very good game, though the score would indicate it was, since they won 264 yards passing on the day. Looking at the players of the game, Mark Moore on offense, 7 catches, 118 yards, 2 total TDs, and Tanner Strickland, 3 tackles, 2 for loss, and a sack on the day. We'll go ahead and advance to week 13 here, and look at this. We have a new commit to Georgia State. Zach Glover, the 80 overall kicker, has committed to our team, and next up in the upcoming episode is going to be week 13 at Texas State. They are 6-4. We are 8-2. We will find out if they can end our 6-game winning streak in the next episode. If you like this episode, give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, and we'll catch you guys in the next episode.